Alright guys, welcome to another video. Shiraz here. Before we dive into this guys, you know the usual drill. Like, share, subscribe, hit your notification bell, all that stuff. I'm not going to go into it guys because I want to get right into this video. Alright, let's just do it guys. Get rid of your simp friends. Okay guys, this is a very important topic. Very important one for you to learn about and level up on, because having simp friends is very detrimental to you as a man, and I'm going to tell you why that is. Okay, right, because simps in general guys have destroyed the dating game. The simps in general, the simp epidemic, as I like to call it, has caused women to have a delusional sense of themselves. All right, they have now put themselves on a pedestal, as to before. About 5-10 years ago they were not on the pedestal, and this is all to do with TikTok, OnlyFans, a dating game by weak, low value simp men, okay, that simp to these women and put them on a pedestal, has caused all this. All right, so these men guys, right, that are simps, they basically have no backbone guys. All right, they basically are not in their masculine selves. All right, they don't value themselves. Okay, they don't see themselves as the king of the castle. They don't put themselves up in the hierarchy. All right, they don't see themselves as even equals to females. All right, they see the females as higher up than them. All right, they don't see themselves as the king of the castle. All right, so therefore that's why these behaviors lead to symptom. All right, they simp to the women. They will over validate the female. They will submit to the female. They will most simps guys are run through the ringer by females guys. All right, females date specifically with an agenda guys. All right, they date up and across. All right, hypergamy basically organically makes them date up and across. All right, so their hypergamy leads them to dating up and across. They never date down. All right, and the odd time when they do date down, or they decide to settle after having their fun, they will pick the beta male simp guys. All right, because they know the beta male simp will pedestrianize them, will adhere to their instructions, will adhere to their way of running the household, the rooster. Right, and this is just guys, it's not anything to be angry about. It's just the way the dating game is going just now. All right, it's just the way it's gone. It's just the way it's going to continue to go unless men wake up, unless men stop pedestalizing these women, unless men stop putting these women on a pedestal, on liking TikTok, social media. They stop all the symptom, and it's not going to stop very soon guys. All right, so we're getting to the point where I'm at is, so if you have friends guys, all right, and you're a high volume male, or even if you're get a male in your masculine frame guys, all right, if you're a male in your masculine frame, you see yourself as the king of the castle, you see yourself as the ultimate guy. All right, you're not going to pedestalize women guys. You're going to be on your mission. You're going to be on your path. All the stuff I talk about. All right, you're going to be leveling up. So your purpose isn't going to be her. So you'll never pedestalize a woman. All right, you'll never see her as your goal, your mission. Okay, she's just icing on the cake, as I've said before. So, but when you have simp friends guys, all right, is a different story here. Now, you always heard the term guys, bros before whores. All right, and this is the way it should be in traditional time. Traditionally, this is the way it should be, bros before whores guys. All right, best friends have to be best friends, buds have to be buds, or watch each other's back. But nowadays men are so low value guys, they're not going to do this. All right, well, if you are lucky enough to have friends that do follow this bros before hoes, all right, then you may not encounter this, but majority of the time guys, if you do hang around and you associate, and your group of associations are simps, guys that are low value, guys that pedestalize women and are simps, unfortunately guys, these guys are not going to have your back. All right, and the reason being is they will have these attributes of seeing the women pedestrializing her, all right. Whereas if you're in your alpha energy, okay, you will never put a female over your friends, okay. Whereas if you're hanging out with certain friends, guys, that do put females over their mates, okay, and predominantly the beta males, the simps, will do this, all right. You're in danger, guys, all right, because these guys will never. These guys are always going to side with the women, all right. If things get a bit heated, all right, even in terms of your own interactions with females, or say you're in the dating game and you're seeing somebody just now, and you're all part of an association, they're never going to have your back in times of seeking advice, in times of having somebody at your back to support you, you know, when things don't go well in your relationship, guys, because these guys are, because they're low value and beta male simps, are always going to side with the female. And guys, don't put it past them to even creep in that female and try and get in with your female, all right. They won't side with you and say, yeah bro, you're right, you're this, you're that. They are always going to secretly, inwardly, guys, side with the female, all right. They're not going to have your back, guys, all right, because they just don't have those masculine traits to not pedestrialize women. They will simp. They, at any point in time, at any opportunity they get, they simp for women, all right, because they haven't worked on themselves. They haven't developed themselves to see themselves as the prize, as the king of the castle. Like I always tell you guys to do, is always see yourself as a prize, guys, all right. Let me give you an example, guys, just to slightly digress here. When you see yourself as a prize, guys, all right, when you start interacting with females, all right, even in a social circle, it could be anywhere, it could be a gym, it could be anywhere outside. You're just in your masculine frame, guys. You don't ever look at a female and walk by her, even if that female is like, say, an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Guys, you're not going to even look at her and think, oh wow, that female, I can never get her. You wouldn't have that in your mindset, okay? You just wouldn't be bothered by it. You just go, ah well, you know, you'd acknowledge, yeah, pretty looking girl stuff, but you'd never see her out of your league, all right? You'd always think mentally that, you know, if you did want to approach that female, you would always have a chance. But these simps, guys, they see it the other way. They say, oh God, I hope she talks to me. Oh God, I'd love to have a woman like that. Oh God, I only dream of having a woman like that. Oh, she's, you know, this is the kind of mentality a simp has. And if your friend has these kind of mentalities, guys, all right, the people you hang around with, they're never going to have your back, because penultimately they will side with the female, all right. So whenever you, as I said, whenever you get into any problems with females, all right, they're going to secretly be on the side of the females. They're not going to support the male no matter what, and you should always support the man no matter what. Guys, think about the times that you've been on nights out, or you know, you may have experienced this where you're with a sort of association that you thought were associations, but they ditch you for a female. Happened to me in the past numerous times, guys, 8, 9, 10 years ago. Cycles of friendships, you know, I've seen it where they simp to the female and they'll take off and leave you in the drive for the female, guys, all right. And as I said, they will even try and when things are not going too well with you and your lady, you know, they will even secretly try to give her solace and even swing their way in there. Guys, you cannot trust these type of men, because if they are simps, guys, they will not have your back. They will not have the masculine tendencies to remain on your side. They will always have those simp tendencies, which is going to weaken them and side with the female, all right. And that's never going to work out well for you guys. So always surround yourself with kings, with masculine men, with men that's going to have your back, all right. You don't want to be hang around with simps, guys, because simps are not, they will never have your back. They will never watch your back, all right. At the end of the day, you need to have a good circle around you. Like I said before, guys, have your circle like an NFL football team, all right. I did a video on this way back when I started my YouTube channel. So you want kind of guys that leveling up, high level men, all right, on the path and purpose. And obviously, you know, they know the equilibrium compared in relation to themselves and females, all right? And guys, you'll see this. I mean, even in interactions, like if I mean, I like to examine the gym a lot because you see a lot of social interactions in the gym. It's a good thing. It's a good thing to analyze because you see all sorts of behaviour in it, and you'll see simps and a lot of low value men that simp to women, and you'll see them spend most of their workout talking to these women, simping, giving these women 15-20 minutes, and these females or guys are getting over validated in these gyms, whereas when I walk in there, guys, all right, I will not validate one of them, and the majority of looks are going my way, guys. Believe me, caught one in the mirror this morning, and she was looking in the mirror. I caught her, just clocked the eye, and I saw her clock, you know. So, and because I'm in my masculine frame, because I don't pedestalize, I'm in there for a purpose. I'm in there to train, you know. I don't, even if I see any really pretty looking girls, I don't even acknowledge them. I don't notice them, because, guys, I'm in my masculine frame, because I'm there to train, because I don't see them higher above than me, you know, even if they are maybe say an 8 and 9, okay. I'm not saying I don't see them under me or they're not my equal, but I don't pedestalize them, whereas a simp would. So I'm going to leave it here, guys. So just beware, ditch your simp friends, guys. They will not back you up. They will never have your back if they are simps. And guys, trust me, trust me, they would even really try and dive in to your female if they had the opportunity, or they may even wait till that relationship's over and they would get in there and give her solace and back her up, or even you know, if you had quarrels in social circles, they would probably back the female up, you know, and simp to the female. So take this lesson in, guys. It will keep you in good stead. I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. I'm going to leave it here. I'd appreciate a like, share, subscribe. We'll give you good value here, good information, guys, and let's help grow this channel. All right, till the next one, guys. Your eyes out. I see you soon, and don't watch out for those simp friends.